Today I'm working on some big custom planner spreads. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm working on two Venti size spreads. These are the biggest planner spreads I do. And Danny asked for a red, white, and blue theme that didn't have to be 4th of July. She just wants to celebrate red, white, and blue, which I love. So we're going to create that for her in a dashboard layout. And then Barb is all about the work this summer. So we're going to create a summer spread that still screams work, 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 and she will be my vertical layout. All right, I'm going to put you all on fast forward. Let's go. Okay, first up is going to be Danny, and she uses the Venti size or the big size dashboard layout. And decorating a Venti size spread is so much fun, and I think that's why people are starting to really gravitate towards that size. It gives you so much opportunity to decorate, to use any size sticker. There's no sticker too big for the Venti size spread. You can use all the stickers, of which many of us have so many we could never use them in a lifetime, but you can use a million stickers on this particular size spread and still be able to have all of the functionality that you need in your planner on a regular basis. I think it's one of the reasons people really love it. I love decorating it. I've considered over and over whether I need to do a big switch towards the Venti size. I think of it every single November, December as I'm choosing my lineup for the next year. I haven't ever made the jump, but this might be the year because I do very much enjoy decorating this large size for Patreon members that request it. And so it's something that I'm still kind of mulling over in the background to see if maybe I want to try it in the future. For this spread, I'm using the Summer Allure sticker book from Live Love Posh, and I definitely respect Danny's desire to have a red, white, and blue spread that doesn't necessarily have to be patriotic. It is a beautiful color combo, and we do automatically think patriotic when we see it, but I think it's just a gorgeous kind of summer combo that you can use throughout the summer. It doesn't just have to be on Memorial Day or on Labor Day or on the 4th of July. You can use it other times. I love including the blue stripe. To me, the blue and white stripe has a little bit of a nautical feel, which is pretty cool. I think that adds an interesting element that doesn't scream patriotic. So I like being able to include that. Having it repeated in so many places across the page also really serves to bring this element to the front and to bring the two sides of the spread together. So I knew that I was going to layer some days of the week over the top, and I'm going to be able to do that. I probably should have done a little bit of whiteout. Let me see if I'm going to need to do that. I might need to switch up what I'm doing. I covered it with washi tape, but if I'm going to cover up those days of the week, I might need to use something a little bit different. Yep, looks like I'm going to go with Kell of a Plan because those stickers are a little bit bigger. How cute is it? Just changing the font and the color of the days of the week adds such a fun interest to it. We can add this little title over here. How adorable. Love this spread. I love the cascading elements all down the middle. I love the impact that it makes. And then that blue and white washi is just, it's giving everything. I'm here for it. All right, we will add functional boxes. Here's what I'm talking about. See, even with the functional boxes, those are some larger ones and there's still so much writing room on this spread. See, tons of space still to write to the left and the right. If you have a lot going on or you like to write a lot on your spreads, consider the Venti size. No, it's not fun to take around with you all the time. It's big and heavy, but if your planner lives at home anyway, it might be a nice change just to give you some extra room to play with and some extra room to write with. Now, like I said, a big spread means more stickers, more space to fill. I'm adding little elements to where all of these boxes are because I don't want to have orphan boxes. I want everything to feel included. Now, some of them already do because they overlap the washi. It kind of brings it together, but it's nice to have a decorative element sticker that interacts, I would say, with each functional box. It just kind of, I don't know, it makes more sense. It makes the decoration make more sense. I just don't like boxes all on their own. All right, and then we're gonna bring our last little bit of washi tape up here. The red washi tape, I believe, is from Illustrated Faith. The blue and white, not totally sure where that's from, but it is very, very cute. Love that one. I'm gonna cut the two pages apart and trim out the holes. That is going to be it for Danny's red, white, and blue. Did I do it? Did I make a red, white, and blue spread that doesn't scream patriotic? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I love to hear from all of you. Next up is Barb, and Barb is working hard this summer. She wants a work themed spread that still says summer, which I think is a great combo because a lot of us do have to work throughout the summer. I am using some summer florals from Plan, which are beautiful, and I'm combining them with a work remotely, work from home. I think it's work remote or remote work, something like that, from the Happy Planner, which has some great work themed stickers and some great phrases on working. So we're going to include those. This washi tape is from Illustrated Faith. Beautiful. Now this is the lined vertical spread, which is perfection for work. So many people use this particular layout for work. It's awesome if you want to create an hourly layout. If you have different things going on at different points in the day, you just put your hours over there on the left hand side and you can kind of box out the different sections, which works really well. It's wonderful for creating lists. If you are a list person for your job, just lists of things to do each and every day, this is like one big list, and then you can pull out your top priorities or maybe put your meetings at the top. You can change it up as you see fit or as you need. So I love this particular layout for many work environments. It works very, very well. All right, I'm going to pull in some circle stickers. We're breaking up the lines just a little bit. All of them have fun phrases about working, like employee of the month and ugh, it's Mondays, or ugh, I hate Mondays, things like that. Something to make her smile as she's working so hard. We're going to add a sidebar, layering in some kind of wonky vertical boxes. I just love this color scheme. This is probably, if I were to choose a color scheme that was one that I could use over and over and over again for the rest of my life, this one with like the teal and the purple and the orange, I think I could use this every week for a year and not actually get tired of it. It's a beautiful color scheme. It's one that I use in my planner frequently, and this is probably one of my favorite sets of florals from Plan. Now I'm going to start transferring the stickers over. Again, I'm bringing in some more floral elements behind each of these circle stickers so that they feel like they are included. And then the tricky part to creating a work spread for someone is adding the functional boxes, because I don't always know what functional boxes they're going to need. So I tend to just go for it. We're going to put plenty of functional boxes on here that give Barb some options on what she can do. I'm layering that same washi tape. This time I'm going below the work line down there, below the last line, so it doesn't really take up any room, so she doesn't lose any of that writing space. I am cutting it off at the end of the boxes. I'm not going over to the edge because I want it to match what is happening above it. So that was a choice. I could have gone all the way across the bottom and that would have also looked pretty. I just wanted it to really mirror what was happening above. All right, we're going to play with some functional boxes. I'm trying to balance color and size. If you were actually using this for a work spread for yourself, you would probably want to base it off of what was going on that week, using them as, functional places to have your meeting times or locations or certain tasks, any of that stuff, important due dates, things like that. You could add those in there, but I'm trying to just kind of balance out the spread by adding a couple of the larger boxes over there on the right side to give her some extra room to work. And then of course, always bringing in a little bit of that floral element so that it feels like it goes with the whole rest of the page. All right, that is going to wrap it up for Barb's work themed spread. Let me know. I love the venti size. What do you think of it? Do you find it intimidating or do you have fun decorating it? Let me know down below. And of course, let me know which of these spreads was your favorite. Was it Danny's red, white, and blue spread or Barb's summer work theme spread? Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button. As always, I will link all of the supplies that I used down in the description box below, so be sure to check out those links. And I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon community. We have a fabulous time. There are so many extra perks available over on Patreon. So if you like the content you see over here, Patreon is the place to be. You can head on over to patreon.com/ScrappyWife to find out more. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.